You are now listening to the West Side of THAAfterparty.com.
Hey y'all, it's Ari and owner of Oh My Daily Doses
on the After Party Radio West.
Tune in to hear us discuss pop culture, politics, mental health, and so much more over a drink.
Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m.
See you there.
Hey y'all.
Hello, lovelies. We are live with episode 9.
This is really episode 9. That's crazy.
This is episode 9 as hell. Already 9 episodes.
Y'all, sorry if I'm coughing. This taco almost took me out. See, look, this what happened. Ariel got us some tacos, which I appreciate, but this bitch forgot the sauce.
It's okay, because they're not dry. You better drink that goddamn soda.
And then we went to Jack in the Box and got sodas because
I was dying.
She was dying on the way up here.
And my friend, she kind of drives like a maniac, so I was screaming.
But did you die?
I was screaming for my life.
But did you die? So this episode is entitled "Get the Fuck ASAP." Because that's how we felt. Woo. Y'all, this weekend, separately, we didn't even know until yesterday.
Yes. We've been going through it.
That me and her have been going through the same thing in different ways this weekend. Like, just to be transparent with y'all, Ariel and I wanted to quit the podcast. We didn't even know it. I wanted to quit. I was going through shit. I'm like, man, fuck this. And then she was going through shit, and she's like, fuck, I don't want to do this no more. I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP. So that's why we entitled this week this. We wanted to be transparent with y'all. We got our tacos. We laid the fuck back. We're just going to vent. We're not going to get too particular because, it's just way too much. But we're just going to speak on some things.
I ain't trying to squeeze the lemon juice.
You feel me? It's just way too fucking much. Yeah. But we want to speak on some things that a lot of us go through. And a lot of us go through it on our own. And we just want y'all to know we there with your ass.
Right. And most importantly, when you're going through things, how to just, take certain aspects of the struggle as a knock on the chin, but keep it chugging with your head up. Yes. So
that's all a W. Here all that shit is a win.
To talk to you about this week.
Because we was ready to get the fuck ASAP.
Because...
And it's crazy because I was at work, not working as usual. I was at work, and, Ariel hit me up, and I'm like, let me call her. Mm-hmm. And we both realized, first she was telling me about what she was going through. I'm like, damn. Fuck.
Right. Because it was a tough pill to swallow.
And I'm trying to keep it together, give her some advice.
Because I'm on the phone boo-hooing, trying to keep it together, and still very much feeling the emotions of what's going on and trying to process everything. And I could tell that she was getting upset about my situation. So
I was ready to get the fuck.
Tell me about it. But yeah.
And then I'm like, shit, that's crazy because Saturday I had an emotional breakdown and wanted to quit everything. I wanted to quit my Instagram blog. I wanted to quit going to different events. I wanted to quit the podcast. Honestly, y'all, I came to the after party by myself first. Meeting up with the engineer, Brittany, and I'm like, yeah, I want a podcast, but I want somebody to do it with. But if I had to do it by myself, I would. Y'all, if I was doing this shit by myself, I probably would have quit. Because I was just ready. I'm like, fuck, I done put all this work into everything and all this money, and I'm going to just quit. And she felt the same way. So friendship
is important. Don't you ever say you don't need nobody.
Because I was like, damn, but if I quit, I'm going to let Ariel down. That was one of the things that stopped me. Damn, that's fucked up because I brought this to her. Mm-hmm. And she was feeling the same way, y'all.
I was just maybe, I was really contemplating ways to break it to her. Hey, maybe I should just tell her, hey, you could find somebody else to do this with. I don't know. I'm going through a lot. So on and so forth. But with every battle that you face, you don't just give up and quit. Period.
Girl, because we was I had to go off on Ariel. She didn't even tell me she wanted to quit, but I was going off on her, y'all. And it's crazy because I was going off on myself at the same time. Like, nah, you a bad bitch.
Right.
We gonna get through this shit.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me. Like,
Period.
seriously, though.
But oh shit, hold on. Let me go ahead and talk.
Go ahead, talk.
This taco, y'all. Hold the fuck on.
Nah, but I just feel like in times when you embark on different journeys of your life, not everybody's gonna always support what you have going on. Everybody's not gonna meet you with the same enthusiasm as you had
Hell
when
no.
you embarked on that journey. But it's up to you to just stay steadfast in your vision and keep your vision in mind, what you have set out, and your end result that you see, because everybody's not blessed with the vision that you have for your life, So you got to make people a believer regardless, and you can never, ever, 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 ever give up on what you got going on because
It's
somebody's
a
going to
fucking
talk
bump
shit.
in the road.
Right.
Fuck that bump.
And
You go over that bump like I was going over them speed bumps on the way to over here this evening, okay? You go over them bitches.
no, wait, hold on. You got to recognize the bump for it being a bump. Because she was like, oh, it was a sign on the ground that said it was a bump.
I just seen lies. I didn't
Bitch,
see.
yes.
I
Like,
didn't
she was
realize it was a
finna
bump,
kill
y'all.
me.
Good thing I got a newer
She
car.
was
My
finna
car didn't break the
full-fledged
fuck down.
kill a sister today.
But you know what's crazy? I just got done speaking with another young lady. She has an up and coming podcast also. She's from the Bay. And
Yes.
she was just speaking about how she's sick and tired of people talking down on her vision for the podcast. She was basically expressing to me, like, I want to talk about shit that matters. There's nothing wrong with, like, being goofy and having fun on my podcast.
Right.
But she wanted the first episode of her podcast to be about domestic violence. And a lot of people spoke down on it. Like, her friends spoke down on it. Like, don't you think that's a little too heavy? And I just had to tell her, like, look, bitch, this is your creative space.
Right.
You do what the fuck you want to do. This is your vision.
And at the end of the day, you don't know who you're ministering to.
We don't have
the little
time to
things
hold
that
back
you
no
say.
information, to hold back anything. You don't know who you saving with your podcast.
And like, if she had been through domestic violence, her testimony could help somebody who's going through that, who doesn't see the signs so far. Like, really just shed light on some shit. So, one thing that I feel is people are gonna talk shit regardless of what you do. So you just have to do you. Full-fledged, because at the end of the day, when the lights go off and you are laying in bed, you're by yourself. It's just you and God. I don't know.
Even if you land next to somebody else,
but
that's what people not getting. You're by yourself.
But yeah, like, you're the only person that you have to answer to.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I think that this is advice that I could take for myself. Currently, you just have to go full-fledged into your dreams. Not give a fuck who says what about what you're doing. Period.
And you also have to be ready to take criticism, whether it's something that you want to hear at that moment or not. Be ready to take that criticism. I understand not all criticism is constructive, and it makes it agitating and annoying.
And there's a lot of critics with no credentials out there.
With no projects.
They don't even know what the hell they talking about. They just want to tell you that you can't do it because they feel like they don't do it. They want to reflect their own self-doubt and project that onto you. Blinders.
I mean, there's plenty of them.
Put the blinders onto the bullshit.
And it's funny because that's something that me and Ariel talked about yesterday. Like, there's a lot of critics out there. A lot of critics out there. And sometimes you just gotta, like, zone the fuck out. Tunnel vision. Like, tunnel vision. See what the fuck you want to get to. See the end of that tunnel and block everything out.
Definitely.
Because, like, criticism that's not constructive is your worst enemy. Because you start like, shit, well, maybe, you find yourself changing your vision up
Mm-hmm.
because you think what that person's saying is right. When 9 times out of 10,
Hmm.
because they not you, they don't know what the fuck you have in mind.
And then just on top of that, nobody experiences your experiences for you. Like, yes, they could have went down that road and they could have felt like they did something in a way that you're doing it, but who's to say that you don't do something differently from what they did? So it's like, yes, we traveled the same road, but I spruced it up and I went this way instead of going that way like you went. I would never know if I just listened to you from the bat and didn't even try. Like, you can't get anywhere without trying. So don't allow somebody's projections of what you can't do deter you from going on and doing you.
Girl, we done have
Yes,
somebody
we
do
done
the
have a
train
church.
songs in the
Yeah.
back. Come on. No, for real though, y'all. Like, quit crippling yourself. It's always worse than your mind. That's something else that I've learned. It's always worse in your mind. Remember being a kid, but it's sad because some of us as adults are still scared of shots. But remember as a kid, like your mom's like, "All right, we're going to the doctor," and all you can think of is this bitch about to take me up to this doctor so they can stick my ass in the arm. I know the fuck she is. I know. But as an adult, you be like, oh, let me hurry up and get this shit out the way. It's always worst in your mind. It's always worse in your mind. Sometimes, like I said, you just gotta block people out, do what you set to do, how you set to do it, and if you bump your head, oh well. Pick up that criticism afterwards. Maybe you could try it there. Go back to the drawing board, but never, because you don't want to say what if, even though you went for
And
it.
at least you'll have that experience of
Yeah.
what not to do next time.
Exactly.
Like, we're in life.
Sometimes you have to experience it for yourself, and that's fine.
Definitely. We're put on this earth, I feel like, to bump our heads a couple of times, but grow from that shit. And so, what do you look like allowing someone to micromanage your life and tell you how to move, how to talk, how to walk, how to dress, how to speak? You know, at the end of the day, you'll look up and you won't even know who you are anymore. You won't have a sense of identity
Because you
or
weren't,
direction.
because you didn't allow yourself to be an individual.
Right.
You didn't allow yourself to experience the things that were set for you. You weren't allowing yourself to find your identity. That's what life is all about. Finding who you are, finding what you stand for, finding what you want to stand for, finding what you want to do, finding what your purpose and passion is, and how the fuck can you find your purpose and passion if you worried about somebody else's passion and someone else's purpose and someone like what everybody else around you went through? It's funny because I'm grateful for my parents because
They having a full-fledged praise.
they
break
let
out
me.
here.
My parents really allowed me to live my life even as a teenager. They've allowed me to experience things. They have allowed me to bump my head. And me standing here now as a 24-year-old grown ass, married ass, mom ass woman, I know a lot more than a lot of these 30 fucking year olds. You know
Yeah.
why? Because they were sheltered and their parents didn't let them do what they should have done to experience that. I'm preaching to 30-year-olds.
Right.
And honestly, if it wasn't for my parents allowing me to live my life, I probably wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be here as wise as I am.
Right. You know, I feel like, because I heard somewhere, if you live by the cheers, you die by the boos. Meaning, like, if you are a person, and I'm
What the go? Oh,
It's
she
something
always
that-
comes with the quotes like,
it's something that I'm
"Oh,
personally
you read,
battling
bitch.
with.
You read."
Shut up. It's something that I'm personally battling with, though. Just I would say that I'm a pretty confident person,
Very much so.
right? And I know what I bring to the table.
Very much so.
But I am a victim of being a people pleaser when it comes to my parents.
Very
I
much
feel
so.
like I want them to just think so highly of me. I want them to see what everybody else sees. I want them to just get that I have a good head on my shoulders and that I'm not out here wilding out and doing the most. But to me, it feels like they could never see that, right? So with that, I find myself seeking that validation from my parents. And I feel like that's something that no one should do, no matter who it is. Um, Seek self validation. Like, seek that from
Honey,
yourself.
seek
Because
it.
if you don't,
Because you know
if
what's
you
sad though?
don't,
We spend all this time trying to get validation from people, and a
mm-hmm,
lot of people that do that, they go to bed at night hating who the fuck they are
mm-hmm,
because they're trying to mold themselves to be something that someone else is giving a thumbs up to.
right.
And you can't even pat yourself on the back because you're like,
I hate
I
this
don't
person.
even fucking like
When I
me.
look in the mirror, it's like, who the fuck am I? I know we said we wasn't gonna get too in depth, but I would just like to share my personal testimony from this week. Since a little kid, I've wanted to do like a beauty related career, and I remember my mom telling me that there's no money in cosmetology. You don't want to be a hairstylist because there's no money in that. And I could see where she's coming from as a parent. You want the best for your kids and you want them to be doctors and lawyers and so on and so forth and go to school, acquire all that debt, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna go there. But
That
I just turned 26, as most of y'all know. And for my birthday, I just thought
we turned the fuck up.
I'm
y'all.
gonna start walking in my truth and my purpose and doing what the fuck I wanna do. So I went and signed up for cosmetology school. So
Come on,
I'll be
hold on,
starting
wait,
that.
stop it. Say what you did one more time so I can show. Get
Oh
me
my
ready.
god! So I signed up for cosmetology school. I just got accepted. Don't knock the tacos over, girl. You
Okay,
give me
hold on.
anxiety. So
I've been waiting for her
I
to
got
do
my
this for 11 years,
got my
y'all.
acceptance letter.
I feel like my
And-
child is going to school, honey. Oh.
And I'll be starting in the spring.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited for that. You know. So in the future, if you need you a cosmetician,
This
I
is
say
that
cosmetician
bitch.
because I want to do skincare too, and hair and nails and all that. Like
She gonna be your Cosmo and Wanda, y'all. Oh, Lord,
not
damn.
Cosmo and Wanda.
Ah.
Oh my!
I'm so happy for her.
I love her, but she gets on
Oh, my God.
nerves.
Y'all, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm the mama of the group, so I be getting overly excited like I done raised them all, and now I be getting excited, y'all. Woo!
I'm so excited.
I'm the cheerleader.
But I said that to say, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking with food in my mouth. That's what
She
it is.
said what she said, y'all. She going to school, honey, for something that she want to do. Oh, Lord. Okay, girl, I done
So-
shouted. Let me cool the fuck down.
Girl.
Girl got my Bobbiana all over the place.
Bobbiana is she just all
I'm
over the
so
place.
happy.
But I said that to say, you gotta just put on your big girl and big boy draws and do what the fuck you want to do. Because when you die, do you want to be remembered for being somebody that everybody else wanted you to be? Or do you want to die being the person that you wanted to be and be fulfilled in the life that you led? Like, I know that I'm going to do great things in the future.
Yes, you are.
I have no doubt in my mind. But now it's just time for me to step into that being that I am. You know? Because you can ask Kiona. I've had a plethora of ideas over the years. It's time to
Me
put
and
shit
her,
into
y'all.
motion.
We just some ideas had asses. Oh my God.
It's time to put things in motion, guys. Like, we have to, as good Mother Maxine says, reclaim our time. We have to
Her and these
seek
quotes, y'all. She-
validation. from ourselves and God. Let him lead you and his light lead
Y'all,
you.
oh my God.
You
This is
know,
too
I
much.
feel like that is the all over everything, okay? Don't let nobody tell you what the fuck you can and cannot do.
Cause I'm ready to get the fuck
ASAP.
ASAP. One more motherfucker tell me what I can't do,
Hmm.
or what I'm doing ain't worth shit, or it's not gonna make this and this amount of money. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want.
Or we just over here doing a little podcast, or this is just a hobby, or whatever.
Like my good homeboy said, these nuts.
Hmm.
A hobby, these nuts. All right. Wow, I'm so excited.
I too.
Cause y'all, we was depressed. We was in the trenches on Saturdays
I really
and
was.
Sunday.
Hmm.
Like I was going off on everybody in the house. I was like, get these kids. Oh, you shit it again. Fuck. Oh my God, give me the baby. I was going off on everybody. I was really sad. I was crying, y'all.
Yeah.
See, this is my problem. Like I said, I'm the mama. I'm the mother of my group. I pride myself, which is a bad thing. Pride, even used in this way, is not a good thing. But I pride myself in being the answer for everyone.
Mm-mm.
Ask Ariel. You can call me if I'm not asleep because I'm a heavy sleeper. I sleep like a bear.
Or if her
But
phone on D&D, because we ain't gonna go there.
but like you can call me crying, snot crying. Like I can have crust in my eyes. I'll be like, wait, okay, hold on, wait,
Let me
give me
get
a
it
minute.
together.
What's wrong? And no matter what the fuck someone is going through, I always have an answer. But for some reason, when it comes down to my ass, being like, self, I need help. Myself be like, what? What you want? I can't come up with shit.
And it's like that though, especially when you're the strong friend. For me, yes, I'm the strong friend, but I'm also the funny friend. So everybody just expects me to be high energy all the time and making everybody laugh. But I go through shit too, so I understand that completely where you're coming from.
Cause maybe today I want my wig off and I don't want to be seen.
Hmm. Oh shit, having my edges unkept and
You feel
you
me?
know
Maybe
eye
I didn't want to
boogers.
brush my teeth today. I just want to sit here. I mean, yeah, Brittany looking like, hold on. But no, for real, maybe I want to sit here
Goddamn
with
minute. What you
my
mean?
teeth unbrushed until 11:30ish. You feel me? But I'm the friend with the answers, bro. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want my friends to be like, well, bitch, I ain't gonna call you no more since you always going. No, that's not what I'm saying. They know that's not what I'm saying, but I'm trying to reassure all you haters out there. What
Hmm.
I'm saying is,
It's cold in
when
here.
you're someone like me, because there's some of us out there,
Hmm.
make sure that you don't feel guilty when it's time to go the fuck off the map for a few hours to a few days. Turn your phone off because I'm addicted to my phone. I'm not gonna lie, that's all I do.
Right.
Turn your phone off. Lay down. Take a fucking nap, y'all. I don't take naps.
I don't
And
know
it's not
how
just
to.
because I have kids. I just don't take naps because I'm such a workaholic. I feel like, oh, I could be doing this. I could be having this conversation with this person. I could be over here. I could be over there. Like, should sometimes you just gotta tell your brain to shut the fuck up.
See, I need to tell my brain to wake the fuck up because I don't know how to take naps. I take full-fledged slumbers.
Whenever
Okay.
Ariel be like, all right, girl, no, you can't go to sleep because then you going to miss the
Hey.
whole day and then we can't go to where the hell we going. Stay up.
Man, I used to do this thing back when I lived in LA. I used to take nightly naps. So
The fuck is a
I'd go
nightly
to
nap?
sleep around 9 and I wake up at midnight. Like, okay, I'm ready to do whatever I had to do. But then I'll go right back to sleep. I love sleeping. Sleeping is
Yes,
just,
sleep is her boo right
oh
now.
my
It's
God.
always been her boo,
I love sleep.
but yeah, y'all, don't be afraid to take a break.
I'm not. I'm really not.
She's gonna take a break.
I'm gonna take a break.
She is. She's gonna take a nap.
Hmm.
But naps are healthy. Please take naps. Don't be like me. Nigga, go get you some Z-Quil and throw that shit back.
Some
Okay?
melatonin or something.
Throw that shit back. If you don't want Z-Quil, see, somebody like me, I need something strong. I'll fuck around, go to the bar and drink an adios and then go back home and go to sleep. Alcohol, see, I'm trying to make people alcoholics. I'm not, y'all. Drink responsibly. Alcohol, melatonin, Z-Quil.
That sounds like
something.
a death tonic, bitch. What are you?
No, not all at once.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say, you going to kill the poor folks.
I'm saying,
Look,
if you need a sleep aid,
your
that's
poison.
cool.
Pick one.
A
Don't
good
take them all
soul
together.
food plate.
Ooh, so why you got to do that? Because you know I was talking to you about some soul food.
Take naps, y'all. Naps are healthy.
Or just call one of
need
your boring
that.
friends and just let them talk. No, I'm just kidding. I just laugh.
Just let them put you to sleep. You feel me? Sex. Sometimes you need sex midday so you can knock the fuck out. Fine. That's fine. Just do something, y'all. We out here underslept, overworked. Edge is breaking. My edge is not breaking out there. Always flourishing. But edge is breaking out. You feel me? Lace lifted. Outside with a hat because you don't feel like gluing the lace back down. Look,
God.
y'all. Get y'all lives in
Sis
order.
is-
Clean
sis
out
ain't
your...
tired. Sis is going through.
Look. Clean out your cars. Clean out your closets. Clean up your house. Get the candles going. And take your ass a romantic sleep.
But
That
blow
is
the
some
candles out
self-care
first because you don't
for
want to
that
wake
ass.
up to fucking your house engulfed in flames.
Yep,
So
I should
blow
have
the
added
candles
that.
out first.
Yeah, once
Then
you
take
get
your
the
ass to
scent
sleep.
together, blow them out and take a bomb ass sleep.
Speaking of scents, you can also go to Bath and Body Works, buy them aromatherapy sleep pillow sprays, and spray your pillow down with the sleep. And you'll drift off
Come
to
on,
sleep.
y'all, take naps.
I
They're
am a
healthy.
self-preserving motherfucker, so I know all the little tips and tricks and how to get comfortable. Because I be knocked out.
bitch
I'm
sleeps
thinking about
like
a nap right
a
now.
bear, okay, y'all.
Right
She be
now.
hibernating all year. You know how bears only hibernate in the winter? This bitch hibernates winter, spring, summer, all that.
Yep.
She just hibernates, and it stresses me the
Shameless.
fuck out. Cause I'm like, where the fuck?
But you know, wait, I don't want it to make it seem like I'm just a bum
No.
that don't do nothing. I'm a productive sleeper, so I can sleep, get some work done, then go back to sleep, then wake
But
back up,
see,
do
the
something,
thing
then
is,
take another
your
nap.
work day be so hectic because this bitch do overtime.
Oh
Like
yeah, I gotta sign up for it tomorrow too.
she do, so she deserves her sleep. Y'all ain't doing shit. Wake the fuck up and do
Oh
something.
yeah, cause like
Productivity is key. You feel me?
you gotta make sure you doing something.
Come the fuck on.
You ain't earn no sleep if you ain't doing shit. I'm just saying.
You tired from not doing shit?
Tired of doing what? What they say on the Everest commercial? You're sitting on the couch all day. You're not doing nothing. Sign up for Everest College.
Get up and read a book. Do something.
Girl.
Oh, another thing that we talked about yesterday. We talked about. Okay, we got. How much time we got?
It's like 30-ish, right?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we got enough time to talk about it because we got in depth with this. Ariel and I on the phone, we were talking about entrepreneurship in a black family, and especially in this time. And some are receptive to it, a lot are not.
Too many are not.
And we were just talking about bad habits in the black community as far as entrepreneurship, having to go to college, having to do this, Okay, look. Grandma and them worked they asses to a pulp. You hear me? My grandmother, my mom's mother, cleaned white folks' houses all her life to make a living for her kids. Everyone in my family works. I think it's probably like a few entrepreneurs, but I come from a working class family. Me going into this entrepreneurship shit, I have no guidance.
Right.
I'm so grateful. Shout out to my parents because they really, really want me to do this shit. I don't have that problem, thank God. But a lot of black folks had that issue because their parents have worked all their motherfucking life and have not gotten anything they wanted to get done for themselves. They give people 40 hours plus of their life every fucking week. But how many hours do they give themselves, their dreams, their visions?
I just
A
feel
month.
like, you know, somewhere along the lines, because there, you know, before our time, there were a class of entrepreneurs and a generation that was like, okay, I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
be the
Was it
breadwinner.
the recession? Like what?
I'm not sure, you know,
Because
but
I come across that all the time. Like parents not giving their children the thumbs up about wanting to be their own boss.
I feel like baby boomers for sure are just like not having it whatsoever. And then maybe the generation after that, they're just like, it's far fetched for them to believe, like, hey, you want to give up the stability of a job to go
Which is
out
not
and
stable, by
take
the way,
risks?
but
Yeah.
that's
Honestly, I feel like time has evolved so much and we have so many resources out there to go ahead and start our businesses and reach people and have a platform. It's literally like people are making money off of vlogging their day on YouTube. You can't tell me there's
y'all.
not a
I'm
bag
about to
for
be
me to
one
get
of them in a
into.
minute. Y'all want to see what the fuck I do?
Like
Log the fuck in. Let me get that check. I'm this
niggas,
close to being
niggas
a
is out
relationship
there.
YouTuber.
Niggas
This
is
fucking
out there
close.
going to the car wash to buy coffee, create a playlist.
Go to their 9 and 5 sometimes.
Yeah, you know, going shopping and doing whatever and getting millions of views on videos just like that, regular everyday shit. You can't tell me there's a bag that I can't get into.
Especially if you're providing a service.
Exactly. Like, baby, I don't want to hear it. There is money out there to be made, and I have a
And
bright
I'm sitting
ass
here just fucking
mind.
9 to 5.
Okay, and that's not to
There's
say
nothing wrong with the 9 to
that's what I was
5.
about to say. It's nothing
But
wrong.
don't talk down on the entrepreneurs when you don't know shit about it because you're at your 9 to 5.
And there's nothing
Don't do
wrong
that.
with working a 9 to 5 and doing your
Because that's what I'm
entrepreneur.
doing.
Like,
But I don't like when 9 to 5ers come at the aspiring entrepreneur or someone that has loads of hobbies and trying to make a bag off of it.
man,
That shit's not cool because there's money to be made everywhere. There's money to be made 9 to 5 in the fucking foreign exchange market. There's money to be made via Instagram, via you. Don't knock nobody's hustle.
And then products and services, like we said, like outside of having a social media platform, you can go do hair, you could do nails, you could do lashes, you can sell clothes. There's so many things that you can get into. Don't knock nobody's hustle just because you don't have their vision or their hunger. Not everybody wants to work tirelessly for a job and that just be it. Like, you know, some people are workers and some people want to work for themselves. But any side of the spectrum, it should be respected.
Respect.
I'm like, okay, maybe you want to work at a job until you're 67 and then retire. That's cool. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. Do you, boo boo. But don't knock me for being like, hey, I have talents. I have gifts. I know that I can do X, Y, and Z. And I'm good at talking to people and networking and getting out here and doing what I do. Don't knock me because I want to monetize and capitalize off of that.
Because that's the lifestyle that I want. It's my vision, as I said before. Your vision. That's why when if you had that, because it takes a certain spirit to want to be an entrepreneur. It's hard out here, y'all.
It is
People
no
always talk
cakewalk.
that talk. Oh yeah, I'ma support you. Bloop bloop bloop. I have a lipstick line now. I'ma just be transparent. On the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All the people that said they were going to support me, and I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad because I don't always shop for myself. So I can't, be like, oh, why ain't nobody? I understand that. But what I'm saying is, it's all, people love to blow smoke. People love to say, let's work.
Mm-hmm.
People love to say, I will support you.
Trust me, I know.
People love to say that shit and they don't. So instead of talking down on that person with an entrepreneurial spirit and want to live this lifestyle being an entrepreneur, maybe you should say,
Kudos to you.
because I can't do that shit. I don't have the willpower to do that. That's why I rather, and I understand the mindset of that. I understand people saying, okay, this is my for sure schedule. These are how many hours I'm going to put in, and this is going to be my bag every 1 to 2 to 1 to 2 a week, a month. I mean, like
And I'm gonna
I
shape
get
my
that.
life on
I
that.
get that. That's understandable because I'm still doing that. But that's why I say when you see an entrepreneur, like, how about you say good job instead of what the fuck?
Right. Or
Because
how
they're
about,
willing to drop all of that stability to just stand on their own 2 feet.
but oftentimes people are like, "Oh, you crazy? That's an irresponsible move that you made there." Why is it irresponsible? Like, if you think about all the people who were innovative in history, like, think if Steve Jobs didn't do what he did, or if Bill Gates didn't do what he did, or any of these billionaires, think about Jay-Z if he never went on his business ventures and he just stuck to rapping, and like, if Rihanna never launched Fenty, like, the fuck, like, you have to give props to people who want to draw outside of the lines. Period, point blank, respect it. You don't have to understand my moves and what I'm doing
You don't.
and why I do the things that I
'Cause
do,
I don't care if you
but you
understand
gonna
anyway.
respect it.
For real.
Period, poo.
For real. Like, and that's crazy because, like, me talking about that, even as an entrepreneur, like, it still gives me anxiety. Like, damn, it's not right now, but there's going to have to be a day where I say, this 9 to 5 is getting in my fucking way
Exactly.
and I need to quit. That's scary
You have to do things that are scary, though.
because that's where the success is past fear.
Right. And then you can't grow in the confines of your comfort zone.
You can't.
Like, nothing grows there. You can't keep doing what you've been doing for
And
10
think a
years
different
and
result.
think that
Yeah.
something's going to be different all of a sudden. And that's advice that I have to keep taking for myself. But you got to be willing to have new ideas and grow with the times. Because once you get your business off the ground, let's say you make your first couple thousand sales, right? You have to keep up with the trends. Like, okay, yeah, I'm doing the matte lipstick thing, and I got my browns and my mauves, and all these colors are in for the fall.
But now I need my summers and my
Right.
springs.
And not even to mention, because the girls, they like gloss. They like metallic lips. They like shattered glass on the lips. They like
Yeah.
glittery lips. Like, you got to keep it fresh. As a business, you have to kind of, in essence, be ahead of the curve a little bit. So you can't be ahead of the curve if you're scared or if you're thinking
try
of the what
something new.
the what ifs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just that on that, girl. Get the fuck.
ASAP.
ASAP, okay?
But it's I just wish us as a people, I feel like it's getting better though. It is getting better, but unfortunately a lot of us are placed in situations where no one is giving us that thumbs up and that okay, go ahead and do it. But I just wish as a whole, like, tell these kids that they don't have to work for they don't have to do that. Yeah, you may need it to fund it,
Right.
but just let them know, hey, there's more out there than just working that 9 to 5. College is not the only option.
I mean, in school, they tell you for so long, you could be anything that you want to be if you put your mind to it.
But why does it always have to be a lawyer, a doctor, an astronaut, a fucking veterinarian? Why does it have to be that? Why can't I just be a makeup guru? Why can't I be a personality? Why can't I be that? Why can't I be a talk show host?
Because it's not
Why can't I be an
stable.
anchor? Like,
And then they don't feel like that's an everyday job. that's a stable job. That's a comfortable job. That's the problem. A lot of people just want you to do what is comfortable. And it has to come a time in everyone's life that you do something that you're uncomfortable
Where you
with.
make that fucking decision.
You have to.
And it's, even when you decide, like, okay, this is outside of my norm.
Hmm.
You know what make you feel better? Just have a backup plan.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be like, okay, like, if this doesn't work out, I'm going to, I'm going to be fine, or I'm going to live above and beyond, because it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It could be
Right.
like, all right, well, if this don't work out, I'll do Uber.
Right.
If this don't work out, I'll do this but you have to be willing to take that leap.
Hmm.
You have to be willing to take that leap.
And then also, business owners and entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs such as myself. Everything is not going to be a walk in the park.
Mm-mm.
Everything is not going to be peaches and candy. You
Mm-mm.
might have a very successful couple of months and then plummet to rock bottom. You just have
Or
to
go negative.
exactly. You just have to keep in mind what the big picture is. You have to keep in mind why you started and keep going. You have to know going into being a business or a brand that these times are going to come. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. But,
Yeah, let's talk about
girl, because I'm like, yeah, you're going to have good days and good moments and bad moments. But what do? We just adapt. We adapt to whatever situation and keep it the fuck rolling. And like Kiona said, have a plan. Just have a plan if your plan fails. Have a plan if that plan fails.
You feel
Just
me? I'm a
get
plan
ready.
A through Z head ass.
Get ready, get excited, and get your fucking feet wet. Like, period. You have to. It's time. It is your time. It is my time. You're great. And make that shit happen. Like, I'm ready to see more black owned businesses. I'm ready to see more business, like independent small businesses that grow into our next generation of makeup
Boss
geeks
ass.
and all these different
$1
restaurants.
billion dollar ass.
Yes, like
I'm ready.
I'm ready to see.
And you know what? Another thing. I swear, me and Ariel was dropping gems on each other yesterday.
Oh man.
In order to be a successful entrepreneur, I feel that this is one of the keys. I've had a few people tell me this when I went to different seminars, when I met different business owners. That childlike faith.
Oh, that was my favorite part of our conversation.
I mean, as a child, when somebody said, "Ooh, what you want to be when you grow up?"
Mm-hmm.
It was always the most out of, like, nigga, I said I wanted to be an astronaut.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going up there.
I ain't going up there.
Hell no. I'm fine right where the fuck I'm at.
Right.
Like, these motherfuckers going to live on Mars and shit. I'm good. Okay? I want to come back. I like LA. I'm straight.
I like
I
LA.
understand I don't like traffic, but I still love my city. I don't want to be an astronaut anymore. But I'm saying that childlike faith. Like, I didn't know what the fuck it took to be an astronaut.
Right.
I didn't know they had to be in fucking... What the fuck are those little fucking
I know what you're talking about.
capsules and shit and spinning around 1,000 times? Like, I didn't know all that, but I just knew that's what the fuck I wanted to do, and that's what the fuck I was fenced to do. You couldn't tell me I wasn't gonna be in NASA.
Bitch.
You couldn't tell me. My big ass ain't going to no fucking Mars.
And then you're going to have to eat them little, just add water meals.
Hell to the no. Hell no.
Burritos.
The furthest I'm going to adding water is cup of noodles.
Oh, God, I'm dead.
I'm
They
not
ain't got
adding water to no
microwaves
beef.
up in space.
Exactly. What the fuck no?
Just saying.
But what I'm saying is, I just went off topic. What I'm saying is
Childlike
that
mentality.
childlike faith, that, like, there is no limits. Like, when someone, that's one of, like, the favorite questions the kids love. Like when you ask a kid that, if they're not the spawn of Satan, they get extremely excited. Oh shit, what do I want to be? Oh, maybe this, maybe that. That is the kind of attitude that you need for your career path. That is the kind of attitude that you need for your business. There is no limits. It's 50, 11 billion motherfuckers on the planet.
Right.
Okay? The internet makes us closer. The internet makes it easy to talk to that person across the world that may want to fund your business, that may want to promote your business. The sky is the limit, y'all.
Truly.
If you want to be the next Fenty Beauty, bitch, guess what?
You better start selling them lipsticks, bitch.
Sell 'em, bitch. Period.
Beach. No, but just to bounce off of what you said, I went to a nail class this weekend, like to learn how to do nails, and one of the girls, it was people from all walks of life. It was so nice. But one of the girls in there, I think she was the youngest there. She was 13 years old, and she said she'd been doing nails since she was 11, and she does them on her sister and her mom.
Yes,
and
sister.
You know, we were kind of doing an icebreaker, and she's like, you know, this is what I like to do, and if somebody tries to tell me that I can't do nails,
Just
I'ma
like
just
somebody couldn't
keep
tell me I
doing
wasn't gonna be
nails.
an
And
astronaut.
I was living for her and her response because she was so set on it. Like, look, this is what I love. This is what I'm gonna do. And if
Period.
somebody tries to tell me
They
otherwise,
gonna catch these hands.
bye bye. She was not having it, and it's just so important to have that childlike enthusiasm in
About
life,
everything.
that unshakable, just unwavering enthusiasm. Nobody can tell you nothing.
Because you know, confidence is most of the battle.
And then when you put that energy into the universe, you get it back like 1,000.
Because if you don't believe in yourself, you think that person finna buy from you?
Exactly.
If you don't believe in your product, if you don't believe in your talent, if you don't believe in yourself, because they're buying you, whether it's a product, whether it's a hosting gig, they're buying you. So if you don't have that, like, yeah, what's up? I'm here to work, you know, or yeah, what's up? My products are the shit.
Right. And
So
this is why
how many you want?
This is
You
why
know?
let me see. This is why you need this lipstick because, yeah, other lipsticks in the game, they brown and matte. But mine, you can eat
This
these
shit
tacos.
here, nigga?
This shit ain't moving. Period.
Period.
Poo. And
But
that's
no,
that
for
on
real.
that.
Like, you gotta have that confidence. If you lost that confidence, which a lot of us have because life fucked us up,
Yeah.
that childlike confidence, that childlike enthusiasm and faith, pick that shit the fuck back up. Write your goals down. Write what the fuck is finna happen to you in the next 5 to 10 to 15 years.
Write it down and make
And
it real.
cross that shit out.
Period. And then acquire an accountability buddy. That shit works. Like somebody that you can go to with your thoughts, your goals, and your vision that's not going to judge you or think that you're crazy.
Because, like
but
I said, me and
instead-
Ariel was about to risk it all this weekend.
Right. It's so crazy because we had the same thought, but we was going to cuss each other out if we came to each other with it.
Exactly.
Like, it's okay for me to tell you, but if you told me I was going to cuss you out and then I was going to tell on you.
Exactly.
And you was going to get cussed out again.
You feel me?
But, you know, we're here to stay. We are on episode 9, okay? 9 divine, we hella fine, okay? And
Like
we only
wine,
gonna get
okay?
better with time, okay? Period.
Hit me up, Jay-Z. I know you just signed Megan, but
Shoot.
look.
Girl, no, you gotta work
The
on
knees,
them
the
knees.
knees, girl.
I heard
Just
them
give me the
crack.
workout plan.
I heard
Girl.
them. You tried to mask it with the
Chill
chair,
the
but I
fuck
heard
out.
the knees
Chill the
crack.
fuck out.
Y'all heard it too, but we gonna blame it on. We gonna say it was a chair.
It was the foil.
But,
It
yeah.
was the foil.
Fall way over here, but okay, girl, go off, sis.
But we gonna end it with our good word as usual every week. I feel like our word finna be similar as always.
Go ahead, though. You first.
You that bitch.
Period.
Okay? You that nigga. You him. You her. You them. Whichever pronoun you use.
my
You
God.
all that. You feel me?
Yeah.
There, they, all that. You that. Boo boo. You whatever you want to be. Do whatever you want to do. You that.
Mhm.
And that's just that on that.
Period.
Period. That's my word for the week. I felt that in my spirit.
Girl, I felt it too.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. You about
First
to have
of
me
all,
screaming. I know
can
you gonna
somebody
make me
just
shout.
enlighten me? Do they give refills if you come with your receipt through the drive-thru? I'm very thirsty. I'm so thirsty.
Bitch, we gonna walk in a minute.
Oh, they might.
Bitch, I wish they would try to stop me at Jack in the Box. You got me fucked.
Oh
I'm getting this refill.
yeah, girl.
Even though she cursed us out about the last time we came and got some ice.
because they can't turn the thing on. Anyways, my word.
Oh yeah, we getting off topic.
Yeah, because
Our
we're gonna be
word.
here all day. But my word is similar to what I've been saying this whole episode. You know, go undoubtedly, unshakedly, if these are even words, in the direction of your goals and your vision.
Yes.
And whatever you aspire to be, goddammit, you gotta walk it, you gotta talk it, you gotta live it, you gotta breathe it, you gotta wake up,
Yeah.
eat it, ingest it. Don't
Yeah.
hold it up in there.
Yeah. Hold up.
Be that bitch, be that nigga, be all of that.
We motivate.
Believe in yourself.
Speaking of y'all need to book us.
Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. You were not put here on this earth to just work, pay bills, and die. Okay? Now, if you do decide that 9 to 5 is your life, find your purpose.
Because it could be at that 9 to 5.
It could, but it could be doing something else too.
It could be.
So,
Find
whatever it may be, get your shit together. Get the fuck
ASAP.
ASAP. And that's that on that. Period. Till next week.
We love y'all. I need to finish these damn
I
times.
love y'all.